I offered to let my mom live with me under the exact same rules she made me follow as a teenager. My mom and I have never gotten along. When I was 16, she told me she hated me and kicked me out of the house. I had to go live with my dad after that. My older brother was always her favorite, and I know he has a spare bedroom she could stay in. The thing is, my mom's situation is completely her own fault. 10 years ago, she quit her job that she had for 20 years to work at some startup company. The startup went out of business after 3 years. Then she and my stepdad bought this huge 7-bedroom house they couldn't really afford. My stepdad was not a good person. He spent years ignoring every doctor who told him to lose weight and take care of himself. He just kept eating and eating until he was over 500 pounds and couldn't even get out of bed. He died earlier this year, and honestly, I wasn't sad about it. When he died, it drained whatever money my mom had left, and now the bank is taking back the house. So last week, my mom shows up at my front door, this woman who treated me like garbage my whole childhood, who ignored me completely unless she wanted something from me, who chose her new husband over her own daughter. And she had the nerve to ask if she could live with me. I live with my husband in a 2-bedroom house. The spare bedroom is his office. The basement is my art studio. And our couch is where our cats sleep. There's literally no room for her here. But when she asked, I realized this was my chance. This opportunity would never come again. So I told her yes, she could absolutely live with us, but only if she followed my house rules. I pulled out my phone and started reading them to her. Rule 1. All electronics had to be turned off by 6 p.m. If I caught her with any after that, I would take them away and sell them at the next yard sale. Rule 2. Bedtime was 7:30. If I caught her awake after that, I would take away all her clothes for the week. Rule 3. She could only shower for 5 minutes once every 3 days. Rule 4. All chores had to be done the second she woke up. If I got out of bed and they weren't done, she wouldn't eat that day. Rule 5. She had to be alert at all times. If my husband and I needed something done, it had to be done immediately, or she would lose her bed for the night and sleep on the floor. Rule 6. She had to cook one meal each day that I chose. If I didn't like how it tasted, she couldn't eat with us and had to eat a frozen dinner instead. Rule 7. I would read all her mail, text messages, and emails. I would only give her the ones I thought were okay. Rule 8. Her car would become my car. She would drive me wherever I wanted to go, and she would still have to pay for the gas. And Rule 9. If she made me mad at any point, I would call my brother to pick her up from a gas station. I would choose what she could take in an old backpack before dropping her off. Her face went completely white as I was reading these. When I finished, she started yelling at me. She called me a monster. She said these conditions were inhuman and asked if I was insane. I looked her dead in the eyes and said these were the exact rules I had to live under as a teenager in her house. The exact same conditions she made me suffer through for years until I finally escaped to live with my dad. If she wanted to live with me, she would follow the same rules she forced on me. She stood there with her mouth open, not saying anything. Then she turned around and stormed out of my house, slamming the door so hard it shook the walls. An hour later, my brother called me. He was laughing so hard he could barely talk. He said I had the biggest guts in the family for what I just did. Apparently, mom called everyone in the family asking to stay with them, but nobody wants her, not even my brother, her favorite kid. I don't know where she ended up going, and honestly, I don't care.